Good morning, Marmalade on the trail again. How about that sunrise? That doesn't suck, huh? So, where am I? I'm at Mount Gower Open Space Reserve. And I'm gonna show the views behind me, but I'm hoping it does. Look at that. I've actually got sunrise and clouds in a couple different places. That's kind of where I'm headed. Behind me is where I'm coming from, but look at that. I know it focuses more on me than the sunrise back there, but so where am I? I am above Ramona, but not quite the Julian in the mountains. And man, is it pretty here. And it's supposed to get hot, over 90 degrees. It started with 64 degrees, so I started at 6:25, as I said. Trying to do this hike. It's rated hard on all trails. This is 9 miles round trip, so 4.5 miles up to Mount Gower. And there's a fake summit that everybody, I think, normally stops at, thinking they're there, but they're not. These big rocks. So I'm gonna go to that, and then the negative is once you get to the false summit, it's about a half mile more to the actual Mount Gower peak. Thanks to my new friends, Rick and Andrea, I'm starting to do the 100 Peak Challenge, which is San Diego's 100 peaks in the area. I've already done 13 and maybe more. I've been checking them off as I check my videos and stuff, but so this is one of them. This is also, let's see, it's Tuesday, I think October 6th. Saturday we start our TCT or Trans-Catalina Trail hike, so I'm just trying to stay in shape. Plus I just love hiking, so try to get to this top. It's what, 4.5 miles each way, so try to get up there before it gets too hot. It's completely exposed if you can't tell. See if I can show you this, what I'm seeing. Isn't that amazing? I think it's coming up in the camera. Holy smokes. Yeah, and there's basically no shade out here, so that is our plan. It's only 9 miles. I brought 3 liters. Normally that'd be 2 liters for me, but all the comments and all trails said that it gets super hot, and although water's heavy, I'd rather air and be safe. I'm gonna go down a valley here and a steep climb up to like a water tower I'll try to show. And then it's going across a bunch of ridges, but I'll try to show you the beauty. I'm actually gonna stop talking and get hiking. I wanna show the sunrise anyway. It's just amazing. It's pretty vast. Normally it's just in one spot where the sun is, but we happen to have clouds for once, which might give me a little shade today. But it makes for really great, as you can see, kind of great sunrise. All right, that's it. Let's see if we can get this hike on. And thanks for coming along. Hey guys, I'm about a quarter mile from the peak right there, but it's too dangerous. There's no trail here. All the comments said it's bushwhacking, but I'm getting sliced and diced. I'm wearing shorts. I've gone about halfway through all this crap, but that's where I need to go. But I don't know if you can see this. It's hard to tell. I'm actually in a decent spot now, but it's been over my head. Sharp razor bushes and stickers, and there's no trail whatsoever. So I've been trying to utilize the rocks as much as possible, but they go away a lot, and I don't want to risk this anymore. It's actually, I feel super dangerous. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna count Mount Gower as hiked. I got it done. I'm happy about it. I'm not gonna worry about a quarter mile up there. Just to have to come back through this whole thing again. So I've now got to go behind me. You can't see really, but I gotta go back to the original peak. It's actually the faux peak or the fake peak. And it's still gonna be around 9 miles, I think, when I'm done. But I've got a long hike back, so I just want to get back safely. And as you can tell, I'm starting to sweat. It's getting really, really hot. It's supposed to be over 90 today. All right, so now I got to find my way back through all this stuff with no trail. Here we go.
Here, the ocean is near, but you dug a hole and buried my fear. And we scattered like trees, sometimes in line, but I'm down all the time. You wait, but still trouble by trouble by trouble by trouble, too late. It's all trouble by trouble by trouble by trouble now. Laid at the scene, nothing makes sense, don't know what you mean. You can't put all things aside, there there's no way out, and God knows I've tried. For better or worse, it's trouble by trouble by trouble by trouble. So save your tears, 'cause it's trouble by trouble by trouble by trouble now. You take all that is left, nothing to mold, and no looking back. Aside, we're caught in the wind, where our story ends, another begins. You wait, but still, it's trouble by trouble by trouble by trouble. Too late, it's all trouble by trouble by trouble by trouble now.
Well, guys, that just about does it for this hike. I'm walking on this little short, like a third of a mile little trail next to the parking lot. So this morning I parked outside of the gate because the gate doesn't open until 8 a.m. and I started at 6:25. I think when it's cooler you can start later, but I wasn't going to sit around until 8. So the trail kind of starts in the parking lot. There are nice bathrooms and water and things like that. It says non-potable, so you have to maybe bring a filter if you need to get water here if you don't bring it. But holy smokes, I got to tell you a few things. Let's start off with something first. Did you notice anything different about this video? I'm being vague on purpose, but I decided to switch my video camera to 4K instead of 1080p. So I'm wondering, I have a question for you. I'd love for you to comment down below whether you saw a noticeable difference in today's video over my past ones if you have watched me and followed me before. The reason why I ask is, I mean, it's really obviously up to me whether I want to do it or not, but if it makes a big difference, and I thought when I replayed a couple of the video clips, and I haven't put this together yet, but it looked amazing, but I don't know if it's that much clearer to make it worth doing it, because the video takes up a lot more space on my phone. So if I did an extended backpacking trip, it'd be hard to save all that in my phone until I could upload it to the cloud. So I'm wondering, do you think it's worth it? Is it good enough? Let me know. So a couple things real quick about this trail. This trail kicked my booty. I think because I had to turn around with about a quarter mile, I would have gone another quarter mile to that other peak, and a quarter mile back, that's another half mile that would have been on my hike. I was barely crawling, and my legs are just cut up. So, and also, I'll just tell you a few of the cons. It's kind of not the really kind of trail I like to hike. They may all look the same to you out here, but they're not. But this one was a lot. It was about 2,200 feet of elevation gain over about 4 miles up there, and then I had the 4 miles back. But in that 2,200, there was 4 distinct areas where you climbed and climbed and climbed, which I'm fine with. That's what you do when you're doing peaks. But then you went straight down to give up all the stuff you just worked hard for, just to go right back up to be up level again. And there was 4 of those, and they were very steep, probably 4 times steeper than the PCT. So it's frustrating when you think you're going to just go and climb up and bag a peak, and then you get the cruise downhill all the way back, and you have to hit those 4 steep spots going up, and then you hit them on the way down. So that was one thing I didn't enjoy. Also, I tried to show it a little bit, but and I saw in the comments, so I knew I was going to be up for it, but you get near the top and it's actually very sketchy and dangerous. Not going up as much, it was very steep and sketchy, but not dangerous. But you have to kind of just pick your way to get to the top. But on the way down, it was very sketchy. I've always said that when I did the long trail. Uphill is physically hard, but not dangerous. But when you're going down, I mean, I slipped about 4 or 5 times. Thankfully, I didn't fall. but my feet came out from under me because you're on rock on top of gravel. So I would definitely say if you're not an advanced hiker, or at least intermediate, don't do this hike. It won't be enjoyable and you could get hurt. It is very exposed out here, as you saw. So you definitely want to bring enough water, enough shade. I got lucky. It's, I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of spotty overcast, which is rare for us. So it was nice. I had a break from the sun about 50% of the time. So that was nice. The air was pretty dead calm though, which made it very hot and uncomfortable. But the pros are, it was really pretty out there. I gotta say, it was a really pretty trail. The views are incredible, as you probably saw at the top. You have a 360 view at the top. And the other pro is it's a super strong workout. I'm gonna do maybe 8 miles, I don't know, I'm just guessing. And I feel like one of those normal days doing 20 with a backpack. So we'll see how I feel later, but I mean, I wanted a good workout. I want to stay in shape for the Trans-Catalina Trail coming up. But it just was really hard, and I like hard, but it just was lots up and downs both ways. But I'm glad I did it. Got another peak out of the way. I think that'll be number 14 or 15 for me out of the top 100 in San Diego. And that's about it. Let me know what you think again about the quality or clarity of this video, whether it's that big of a difference or not, whether you think it's worth it. And till next time, see you down the trail.